eyesight. I'm off the patch right now. Um, it kind of a nasty eye strain by the end of the day wearing the patch. There's problems wearing it and there's problems not wearing it, but I'm trying to wean myself off of it more and more. So, I am so ready to get back to inking the zombie Tom Cruise. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into that. So on this video, on the last one, and it's been quite a while because, of the thing with the eye, but the last video I was using my Pentel, oh, pardon me, I was using my Pentel pocket brush to do some of the basic line work and spotting in the black, especially on his hair and all that. Today I'm going to do more. I'm going to be moving into more of a fine detail mode for like the shading on the face. And for that I'm going to be using my Copic multi-liners. I have some of uh, the better multi-liners. So these, if you're ever poking around in the art store and you're not sure what the difference is, the dark gray ones are not refillable and you cannot replace the nibs. The silver ones that cost more, and this is why, this little black thing on the end there, you can pull that out and they make these refill cartridges that go in there. So, and you can also actually replace the nibs if your nib ever gets bent or just worn down to where you're scraping, you can actually replace that too. So, although these are more expensive, with refillable ink and replaceable nibs, this really would last you a lifetime unless you do something like run over it with a car. I had got these for Christmas some time ago, so I figured I'll use up the ink in these, and then I'll start using my nicer ones later on. But I have found, so these two on the end are a small brush and a medium brush, and when they say brush, they're talking about a felt tip, not like the Pentel brush pen actually has bristles just like a paintbrush, right? Most of the things that you see that say brush pen on them are going to be like this that just has a... That's not going to focus, is it? It's just a felt cone. So, it's not the same as using a brush. It's okay for doing like big areas, but you wouldn't be able to get like the line weight variation that you do with bristles. And then you have, going from large to small, six other, or one, two, three, four, five, six, seven other, yeah, I did that right, sweet. Seven other size variations. I've found that I really only use these three. So that's the .05, the .03, and the .1. Sometimes I might get into, I do use the .3 from time to time, but I rarely, if ever, use these other ones that are bigger. So, anyhow, the .05 is like really, really fine. It's great for doing fine detail, but it's also kind of a delicate nib. So you have to be a little bit gentle with that one. So I'm going to start with the .03. I'll make a couple of marks on here so y'all can... So that was the second smallest, and as you can see, it's like right next to... Hopefully you can see right next to my thumb here. So that's... I think that'll do just fine for what I'm working on today. So, I think that we really need to get the detail around his eyes done in, so because that has so much to do with someone's personality as far as a portrait goes, and has a lot to do with getting them to look like themselves. So I'm just going to go ahead and start working on that. And if I had covered any of this in previous videos, I apologize. It's been long enough now to where I don't remember what all we had covered in our quest to zombify Tom Cruise. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bigger. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I actually grabbed the very smallest one, duh. Yeah, looks like that's showing up on camera all right. Uh, sorry. Hopefully this video isn't boring to watch. It's surprisingly difficult to draw and speak at the same time, to have like a commentary track while you're doing it. I don't really know why. It just is. And it's been at least a month since I worked on this, and coming back to it, I'm just trying to. I'm finding myself just trying to focus on being productive, and um, I don't have a. I didn't have like. I never have a prepared script, but I didn't have like even a mental list of things I wanted to mention about the process while I was going through it. I just had decided earlier, like this weekend, that I needed to get back into doing my weekly videos, and had mentioned that I would be doing this week. So, and I've just had it in the back of my head that, oh yeah, I gotta get back to this. And then I came up here, and now I find myself, um, I just don't really have much to say about it tonight, I guess. So, since I am at a loss for words as I ramble on, if there's any questions that anybody has about, just the process, or zombie portraiture, or regular portraiture, or, anything at all, I would love to get some questions or comments in the comment boxes below. In one of my uh, earlier videos, let's see. Oh, I guess it was just a video about the difference between the technical pens and the brush pens. I talked about how the brush pen has more life to it, and where I like to use the technical pen is for the detail shading, and it becomes more lively as you add more and more detail to it. But if you're just doing line work, brush pen is definitely the one to go with. For me, for my taste. Let's see, where was I? doing a little bit of light shading right around the edges of the wounds. Gives the illusion that there's like if you're looking at it from the side, if this is the wound, you'll see, yeah. Doing this shading right here, let me hold this up. This little bit of shading that I'm doing right around the edge of the wound here, and like here around the mouth, that just gives the illusion of a raised edge. So like if this were a side shot of the wound, it makes it look like the flesh is slightly swollen up around the edges like that. It gives it a more, 3D texture, I find. I'm already at about 20 minutes, and it's coming close to midnight, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut off for now, but at least I got started inking again. So I do thank y'all very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying the I hope you're enjoying the reanimation of my reanimation effort. So anyway, that's all I have. This is Tyler Blake with TylerBlakeArt.com, and I will see y'all next week. Thanks. Bye.